Okay, welcome. I'm recording this at 4 in the morning, and I'm extremely tired, and I think this setting is appropriate for something like this. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Nightmare. Now, you're telling me because Dream Drop Distance is a fucking terrible game, okay? I hated doing a recording for it, but I was like, okay, I know that I'm gonna make a video on this. So, yeah. And, yeah, I'm coming back out of retirement. When was I in retirement? Never. But I haven't made videos in a while for 3 years. So, except for my other channel, but whatever. Uh, we're getting into the story. Kingdom Hearts was a very popular game in my high school years. Most all my friends loved it to death and went on and on about how awesome it was. I mean, some of the games were. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2 is peak, but, Oh, by the way, um, since I'm tired and there's a lot of grammatical uh, problems with this story, it's gonna be very hard for me to read, but let's go. A friend of mine let me borrow his PlayStation 2. It was more of a Nintendo. I was more of a Nintendo kid growing up, so I didn't own any other systems besides a Game Boy Advanced SP and GameCube. There's there's a Kingdom Hearts game for the fucking Nintendo Game Boy, but it's not good. But it was there, and you kind of have to play it to get the whole story, which is bullshit, by the way. And let me borrow his copies, the first and second Kingdom Hearts. After I finished and returned, there's a lot of fucking like parentheses in this, and returned this games and the system. I could not get enough of the franchise. The later games didn't interest me much, though. You're telling me. I decided to skip them. Best way to be. Except you have to play Dream Drop Distance if you want to get the story of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is, again, bullshit. A couple years later, the 3DS came out. Best console of all time, by the way. Being the Nintendo child I was, I couldn't help but buy the system. After I bought the system and beat a couple of games, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance was coming out. What? A couple years later, the 3DS came out. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just it flowed weird. Um, I was out of luck. The only GameStop that I was available to me was completely sold out of the game. I That is unfucking true. The GameStop I went to at the time had Dream Drop Distance. Didn't fucking get it though because I know better, but whatever. Even though I bought it recently, fuck. And didn't plan on getting any copies anytime soon. Bummed out, I decided to ask my friends from high school to see if anyone had it. And if they did, they would be nice enough to let me borrow it. This fucking freeloader, man. Once again, my luck ran low and nobody had it. Well, yeah, go figure. It's fucking Dream Drop Distance. Once I was out of Since I was out of luck, I decided to check eBay, but though about all those stories on haunted games and crap like that. What? Holy crap. That commenter was not wrong. The grammar and writing sucks on this. Just wait and see what the future had to hold, I told myself. A couple weeks went by, and I went to see if GameStop had DDD. To my surprise, they still didn't have a copy. And I thought that was complete BS. Yeah, someone's holding the stock ransom. I can't blame them because, yeah, you know how I feel about that game by now. But I was about to mess with a clerk's day by yelling at him about a video game. But I wasn't about to mess with a clerk's day by yelling at him about a video game. Well, good for you, man. Fucking beacon of morality. Disappointed, I walked home. On my way back, I saw across a 3DS cartridge. You mean I came across a 3DS cartridge with no label in the middle of the street. Oh my god. Dude, Ansem put it there for you, man. Wow, I thought to myself. I looked both ways of the street. So when I crossed, I wouldn't get ran over. Intelligence. I picked the cartridge up. I couldn't get the game I wanted. I guess I'll play you, in quotations. Who the fuck talks like that? I stuffed the cartridge in my pocket and walked home. Once I've gotten home, I sat on my couch and put the cartridge in my 3DS. Unneeded detail. And my jaw dropped, and a giant smile came across my face. Holy crap, Lois! This was too good to be true, in quotations. And I thought about it for a little bit, in quotations. Why would this, of all games, be on the middle of the street? Because someone wants to run over this game. It's quite obvious. It's terrible. Why was this not in GameStop? Question mark. I thought, well, I'm adding stuff. I'm really tired. Question mark. Maybe I shouldn't play this. I mean, like these stories on the internet about someone dying over some game. It's just a game, I thought, right? What could it possibly do to me? We're about to find out. Sadly, as human beings, we tend to get curious. I inserted the game into my 3DS, not aware of what could happen next. I decided to press play. The 3DS opening came up, and a cutscene of Mickey doing Fantasia magic, and the Disney sign came up. Not logo, the sign itself, apparently. I decided to skip the cutscene. Oh man, that's like the only good thing about the game. And go on my merry way. The start menu came up with sleeping Sora flying down with a worried Mickey trying to grab his hand. Riku wasn't even there. How would you know? You haven't played the fucking game. That's funny. I thought Riku was in this. No, that's funny. I thought Riku was in this. I decided to ignore that, but you haven't played the game yet. How would you know? I'm pretty sure Dream Drop Distance starts with like some simulation thing, right? Where it's like heartless darkness and blah blah blah, fuck ever. I decided to ignore that. I decided to press play and start on normal mode. Normal mode. Fucking pussy. When the game started, I felt a little lightheaded. Me too, man. This I didn't understand. I put the game down and checked to see if the 3D bar was on. It's pretty obvious when the 3D is on the 3DS, bro. It was only a little, but not enough to give me a headache. Like I was playing 3D full blast for an hour. Holy shit, this writing is terrible. I told myself to set the 3D bar off. Doing so, I noticed the headache go away. Man, you're just very sensitive to 3D. What the? Whatever. Could just be me. Quotations. And started to play. The game started with me, Sora, in a tutorial and a simple fight with Ursula. Oh yeah, I remember that. Once I defeated her, I had to dive, quotations, whatever that was. Yeah, you're telling me, I still don't understand that. I noticed some things that set me off a little. Like when I ran into something, Sora looked as if he were in a lot of pain, like you would in real life. Okay, Sora makes some fucking weird facial expressions throughout the entire series, so I wouldn't be surprised. I told myself, I guess it's supposed to be realistic, and they're making this a step. What? Holy shit. The writing is making me, like, loopy. Well, me being tired isn't helping. Personally, I thought it was really messed up. Once I had gotten through the dive, my head began pounding really hard. Fuck, I whispered to myself. The hell is happening to me? I found this no mere coincidence. You could just be, like, sensitive to, like, screens, like, it's like that sometimes. After getting over the headache, or just drink water, I found I was in Traverse Town. Spelt wrong. I took a tutorial about some kind of free running activity, which was pretty fun. I don't think so. After the tutorial, Sora was standing up, eyes closed. He then woke surprised. He was in Traverse Town. No fucking shit. Really? No way. Yeah, you were in Traverse Town and you woke up in Traverse Town? No fucking way. No, he yelled. Who yelled? Sora? Yeah, Sora. No, quotations, he yelled. No? Why no? What's going on? I gotta get out of here right now, quotations. The camera zoomed to Sora's face, ending the cutscene. Once again, I found this a little, ellipses, dumb. Of course. Well, Kingdom Hearts is fucking dumb, okay? Why would Square Enix make a happy-go-lucky character into suck a baby? Not such a baby. He's sucking a baby. Arrest Sora, dude. Anyway. Why was he freaking out like that? If I knew anything over KH1, Kingdom Hearts 1, thanks for the parentheses, nothing bad had happened to him in Traverse Town, spelt properly this time. Maybe there was something in the games I skipped? Question mark? Probably. Curious as hell, because we all know that the devil is curious. I continued my adventure. I was getting a bit tired. I'm a bit tired. So I found a checkpoint and saved. Then headed to bed, like I should do now. I got work in the morning. I got ready and raced to bed like you would when you're a little kid afraid of monsters. There's literally nothing scary that happened, bro. You got a headache. Obviously, I wasn't really scared of monsters. Thanks for the clarification. But the racing to bed part stuck to me. Why? I was I guess some habits stick well, huh? Question mark. Where it shouldn't be. Well, I've as I fell asleep, I dreamed I was in Traverse Town. Spelt wrong again. You spelled it right up there. Um, no control of my body whatsoever. I raced along Sora. Dude, are you Donald or are you Goofy? Sora, Donald, Goofy. Uh, Instead of that, it's some fucker with a headache, Donald, Goofy. Um, my body turned and say what was not see. Say what was chasing us. It was this big. Holy fuck. It was this big dog type thing. It was missing an eye, and it had a spine-chilling grin on it. This made me a bit scared. I mean, who wouldn't be? Question mark. Well, it's a fucking dream. I wouldn't be. As we ran from this hell beast, hyphen, in what felt like a never-ending haul, Sora had tripped. Oh fuck, he's dead now. It's over for him, bro. Um, my body turned and I saw the hell beast flip Sora into the air. Sora reached for me. This is peak right here. But I couldn't really stop running. Horror filled everything in me. It's a weird way to put it. As I heard Sora yell, "Bloody murder." I can't do a Sora impression. Tears reached my eyes as I knew it was me next. Pick up the Keyblade, pussy. Be the Riku. Be the Riku to Sora, bro. I woke up with the biggest headache ever. Drink some water, I'm telling you. I was trembling from what had happened. This can't wait, I told myself. I need to know. It's a dream, bro. I got out of bed. It was around 3:30 in the morning, I assume. And turned my 3DS on and opened my save file. I skipped over a tutorial as I felt it wasn't needed. I needed to battle these things called dreamed eaters. I think you mean dream eaters. You're adding stuff there. Dreamed eaters. I eyes had opened wide as these dream eaters. Well, he says it right here. Were visually horrifying. This bat, if you could even call it that, had one wing ripped open, and were soaked red. So fucking edgy. This has to be fake, I thought to myself. Good thing it's fucking story, dude. This is a kid's game, in caps. For crying out loud. Square Enix wouldn't allow this. I don't know. I've seen Final Fantasy. It can get pretty wicked. Another Dream Eater was a panda-looking animal. I fucking hate those enemies. Who, from even the slightest look, could make you pass out. Just just let your imagine take over for I really don't want to describe this demon. Okay, bro, you're not fucking HP Lovecraft. You just don't know. You just ran out of descriptors. When Sora took damage, he made the face like he did when I was diving, quotations, and ran into something. Instead of hearts coming out like they did in KH1 and 2, they simply vanished. Oh fuck, that's scary, bro. He's a heartless. He's a nobody. Wait, nobody's. Oh, in quotations. Wait, nobody's didn't release hearts. Only heartless. Yeah. Okay. I don't think they release hearts in Dream Drop Distance like ever. So yeah, I wouldn't be really freaked out. But whatever. Nobody's didn't release hearts, only heartless. Is that correct? I need to read up on my Kingdom Hearts lore. I remembered in a trailer explaining something about the Dream Eaters. Were only after dreams, so I bypassed that. So, oh my god, the writing's fucking atrocious. I see what he's trying to say though. He's saying what I said. The game then forced me into the pause screen and made me make my own Dream Eater. The game gave me materials and I made a Dream Eater. There you go. I froze in shock when my mind couldn't grasp the horror when I say what the Dream Eater was. Okay, here's the spooky thing, okay? That, in quotations, that's the thing from my beep dream. But it has stars for some reason over dream. But okay, why is this thing in here? Question mark, exclamation point. There should be, but there isn't. It was then when I found, or I'm adding stuff again. It was then when I understood that Sora was scared out. Whatever that fucking means. It means that he... Okay, I'm way too tired for this shit. A programmer must have messed the whole game, causing Sora to say something he wouldn't. Oh, I see. Sora is saying the dream part, I think. But the writing's so atrocious that I can't even tell. Causing Sora to say something he wouldn't. His character wasn't like what he said at all. Someone unlucky must have gone through the same thing as I was. Maybe he/she cracked under what happened and got rid of the game. Maybe if they did a bit better job, this wouldn't have happened to me. Exactly, they should have just ran it over. My brain came back from its deep thinking. Oh, buddy. Deep thinking? Giving yourself too much credit there. To find the monster staring at me. Still on the screen, I rejected the That's not... No, it's... I ejected the cartridge. I rejected the cartridge from my 3DS and turned off the system. I clenched the cartridge tight in my hand and I looked at the time. 5 o'clock? How the hell? Quotations. I put my dress clothes and I was personally gonna get rid of it for good. And it's in caps, but there's a period at the end. I walked out of my house locked the door, no comma, and went out to an area where no one was around so I could smash this cursed thing. The only place I knew was abandoned was a parking lot. Fucking get Detective Dickhead out here, man. He's really solving the case. I'm so fucking tired. So I took a half an hour walk to pay that place a visit. Why couldn't you just fucking drive there? Once I was there, I dropped the game to the floor. Quotations. Nobody deserves that kind of hellish nightmare. Not even a video game character. No period. Dude, Sora. He's a video game character, bro. Like, chill out, man. I smashed the game, overjoyed. Quotations. No. Comma. I kept stomping on it repeatedly. That's how it's spelled. Repeatedly. With a satisfied look of approval when I found the game, quotations, into what seemed like hundreds of pieces. Then I walked home. When I unlocked the door, this instant migraine was 10 times worse than the first. Like I said, bro, just drink water, you'll be okay. My head hurt too much to try to open the door, and I was panicking. I had no idea why, but I was afraid. I was scared of something. I woke up in a hospital bed. Here's the twist, okay? Here's the fucking Twilight Zone twist here. I woke up in a hospital bed. I asked what happened and why I'm here. Quotations. Your neighbors say you passed out and called 911. You're not mentally fit right now, so I'll give you some pills so you'll get back on track. Quotations. He said. Something in his voice made me think he was hiding something. Dun dun dun! End of this fucking terrible pasta. Is that supposed to imply that he's like Xehanort or fucking like Ansem or something? Like, what? What a fucking terrible, terrible pasta. It says, these are some comments. This pasta is bad, but it isn't terrible. Some people might enjoy it. I'm going to remove the pending review tag. This is the type of people that are in fandom wikis right now. They allow this utter garbage. This came out in 2015. Oh my god. 2014. This is fucking terrible. Learn to write, you dumb fuck. Negative 10 million out of 10. Yeah, I agree. That was fucking terrible. And me being all delirious and not being able to talk properly, I think just added to it. Holy shit, this has been going on for half an hour now. Holy. Okay. Well, it is now 4:30 and 4:30 in the morning, and I hope you enjoyed my stupid fucking video. That's terrible. And get ready to have another video come out in the next 3 years. Bye. I'm out.